Namaste. In this video, you will learn how to do buckling analysis on a thin shell in SolidWorks, and these are the other things: buckling analysis, when, where, and how to use shell manager command in SolidWorks, and how to increase or decrease the frame rate of simulation animation, and last but not the least, how to edit chart definition as per your requirement. And there are some more other things you are going to learn in this video tutorial. So first thing we need to do is create a part. So click on new, click on part, click OK. After that, click on front plane, right click on it, click on sketch. Now draw a circle of diameter of diameter 55 mm. You can change the diameter as per your requirement. After that, go to surfaces, click on extrude surface, enter the value 120 mm or above as per your requirement. Remember, I am just going to make cylinder of the can, not the top or bottom face, because I am going to simulation on this face. Okay, click OK. After that, go to SolidWorks add-in, click on SolidWorks simulation. One more thing, some people might not able to see surfaces in their tab. So what you can do is right click on here you see different kind of things, for example sheet metal, weldments. So if you don't see surfaces, just click on surfaces and you will get the surface tab. After that, click on SolidWorks add-in, click on SolidWorks simulation, go to simulation, click here, click on new study, click on buckling, click OK. Now the first thing we need to do is right click on it, click on edit definition. Basically where I am is shell definition. Now let's learn why, where, and how to use shell definition. So shell definition is basically used when we're talking about very thin objects, for example plates or uh, things that are less than 5 mm or below 10 mm. Okay, so a question arises, why use shell definition, not the part or other thing else. The reason is that shell, when you use shell definition or shell, you get more high quality mesh, easy simulation, and better result. That is the reason we use shell definition. If you ever get you get a choice between to choose shell definition and a model part, prefer shell definition. Remember, shell definition is only choose when you have a thin part, not other. Here I will enter a value of 0.1 mm because the thickness of the cylinder can is very less. So because of that I am entering 0.1 mm. It is thin cylinder, because of that I am selecting thin. It is not thick, it is not composite, it is a thin. Now click OK. Now right click on it, click on apply edit material. Now go to aluminum alloys. The reason I am clicking on aluminum alloys is that the aluminum can is basically made of aluminum. So I am selecting a material, let's say this one. Okay, this one, click OK and close. Now right click on fixture, click on fixed geometry.
This is taller door
Select this
mechanism.
edge, click OK.
If you want to learn
Now
how
right
to
click on
install,
external loads, click on
just
torque,
go to the
select this
link
face,
above
click
provided.
here, select this face. Make sure the value is 1 Newton meter because a high value will gonna create a problem. Click OK. After that, right click on mesh, create mesh, increase the fineness, click OK. Now as you can see, when I click on find mesh, it create the mesh very quickly and accurately. That is the advantage of shell manager. Now right click on run the study. Here you see that the displacement is quite large is showing on. The reason is that when you do a simulation, the SolidWorks shows simulation quite higher than the normal. For example, go to edit definition, click on, here you see it's automatic and the scale uses 1.212. Now click on user defined, click on 0.5, uncheck show colors, click on settings, click here and mesh, click OK. Now right click on animate. Here see the animation. Now let's see how to increase or decrease the frame rate. First thing you need to do is click on stop. Now here is basically the frame. So here basically 5 frame per second. So to increase the frame rate, just enter the value, for example 30, click on play. The first thing we're gonna do is it will gonna calculate all the frames. Here you see it is calculating. Now it's 30 frames. Now it can show you the animation. And what other thing we learn from this, that uh, that it can handle a load of 20.52 force. Okay, this is basically the load factor. That is the main aim of calculating. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you have any doubt and queries, make sure you ask in comment, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Check out the description link and you will find more simulation video tutorials. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Namaste.